Imagine this. In just 1 hour, more than $1.5 billion in crypto positions disappeared. Traders liquidated, timelines full of panic, and yet CZ from Binance says the real bull market hasn't even started. Sounds confusing, right? But I think there's more going on here than just chaos. Welcome back to Captain Altcoin. Today I want to talk about this huge flush and what this could mean for the next big move in crypto. Quick reminder guys, this is not financial advice. I am simply sharing my own thoughts and experience. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss my future updates. Now let's talk about what really happened. In the second part of September, over $1.5 billion in leveraged positions were wiped out in a single day. More than 400,000 traders were forced out. Most of them were over-leveraged longs, betting on prices to keep climbing. And when the reset came, it was fast. The kind of move that reminds you just how unforgiving this market can be. Here's the thing. What looks like fear on the surface often creates opportunity underneath. When the weak hands get flushed out, smart money usually steps in. Charts start showing quiet accumulation while the crowd is still panicking. I've noticed this pattern cycle after cycle. Of course, that doesn't mean every bounce is the bottom. Early recoveries often trick people into jumping back in too fast, only to get caught in another dip. That's why I prefer to scale into positions slowly instead of diving all in. A little Bitcoin, some Ethereum, some Solana, building exposure step by step. And I leave bits below, in case another wave of forced liquidations gives me better entries. By the way, you can go ahead and check my other videos to see what I'm buying for the last few months of 2025. For me, the real edge isn't about predicting the exact bottom. It's about protecting capital. I'd rather survive these shakeouts with dry powder than gamble on being the hero who calls the floor. Because in the end, only those who protect themselves during chaos get to enjoy the next rally. Was this the bottom? Honestly, I'm not sure. It could be just the first stage of selling. US trading hours often bring deeper traps for late buyers. That's why patience and structure matters more than hype. The market doesn't reward emotions, it rewards discipline. And that brings me back to CZ's words. If the real bull market hasn't started yet, then what we're seeing now is just the clearing of noise. It feels painful, but it's also setting the stage for stronger moves ahead. What do you think? Was this flush the start of accumulation, or are we still waiting for the real bull to show itself? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Captain Altcoin, and ring the bell for more updates.